In today's stream, I wanted to like hang out with you guys and like just talk about what happened yesterday and like because a lot of crazy stuff has happened when I was hanging out with some people. First off, before we go, the video, I'm gonna be hearing it through here. You guys will not be able to hear it because in case there's like a leak, there are like a private chat as they were recording the videos. Now, in case there's like some like funny or like some crazy happened, then I will unmute and so you guys can hear it. So in this video, they told me to like get this on and like do this for content. So I was like, you know what? Screw it, I'll just do it. This is like the first thing I did before like some other like crazy ride that I did.
Yeah, Captain!
I think someone that I was hanging out with tried to like come up with like a different voice. I think that's why. They had like something that like cover like kind of like a seatbelt like right here on the other side. As I was riding it, first off it was chill. I ended up doing the Roman Reigns like finger up. I was doing this. During the ride, I was literally like kind of like doing this, and here like I was literally losing balance. Like he was moving so damn much. I was literally doing like, and here I was like doing that Roman Reigns thing where he was like, ooh, ah. And after I was done, like yeah, my privates were literally hurting because I was literally sitting and my legs were like spread open as I was like riding on that thing. Like it was dead ass hurting, bro. In this video, I had to like hold on to the pull-up bar and like see how long I could hold it. Yeah, after that, my hand was hurting like so bad. So this is where like we test our strength. I wasn't that much of a strong man, so that's why my points were like kind of like low. But then I was able to do it one more time. So I went again and then put as many strength as I could. A little bit better. Right here, I thought he was like trying to give me a handshake, and I was literally about to do it and he was like, nope. I think right here, I'm gonna mute it and then here, I'll let you guys hear what I said. I'm about to try to go on this damn thing for the very first time ever at a local fair. I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, I know for a fact I'm gonna have a hard time with this one. So I went in, I went up. So in here, this guy, he talked to me. He was like, oh, if you wanna get in, like there has to be like 2 people in like each seat. Like you can't be a single rider. So right here I'm just like waiting until I see somebody like by themselves, and then this girl came up to me and said, hey, my friend over there is like gonna be alone, you can go, and then she'll be outside watching. That's when I got to and I was like, all right, bet, let's go. So in here I was putting my seatbelt on. We had to put like this protection down. This guy's closing the door, and right when it started moving I was like, uh-oh, we're getting started. I had to throw my ones up, and then it gets even like more like up and up. Okay, so in here, I think I heard my screen. I'm gonna unmute it. The kids in front of me, they were like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah, like, it felt like I was looking up in the sky, like I was like this. I was like, I don't think I'm ever going through that again. And I just kept... And then this one, I didn't even realize like I was going upside down. Like I had no idea what was going on. I was just like doing this and just like, just staying still and just screaming the whole time. And after it was done, the girl next to me, she was like, yo, you good? You sound like you're not having fun. And I asked her like, hey, you had fun with this thing? She was like, yeah. She asked me if I had fun. I was like, yeah, I had fun. And then she was like, you sure? Because it didn't sound like you were having fun because I was literally screaming the whole time. As I got out, yeah, I was like super dizzy. I had to sit down a little bit, and then the girl was like, hey, have a good one. I said you too, because that was the same girl that I was with. All right, so this next one, I was like kind of like inside of like a place where like there's like a bunch of like mirrors, and you have to like find a way out. So in there, I'm just like trying to figure out like a way out. I was like on my own on this. I found my way up. I threw my ones once again. The DJ, I was like, yes sir, yes sir. And it was like this little slide I had to go through. So I had to go on the slide. This was my face because like, I was like, damn, this slide is like way too small. I feel like this slide is just for little kids. That was nice. This part, oh my god, I kind of hated this part. But as I was getting up, I was like, uh-oh, no. Like I was already going up, and I'm like, oh, hell no. The people next to me, they were like, okay, never mind. This is kind of scary. I take it back. And I was just like, you know what? Screw this. This is kind of chill. I don't care. And for some reason, it sounded like I was the one screaming only. Because look. No, because like during that ride, my freaking legs were like floating up like this. Like my legs weren't touching the seat. I was like, oh no. So I was like, yeah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that no more. This next ride, I think this one's my last ride. And then this is where the ride started. As I was like, as it was spinning, dude, my freaking neck right here, like my shoulder right here, like hurted so bad because I was literally going like this. So it just kept going and going and going. And it lasted for so long. I'm like, bro, can we just be done with this? Can we just be done already? Like, goddamn. And I could tell right here, it was like slowing down. I was like, all right, I think we're good. I think we're good. And that right there, I believe pretty much that was like my last ride. So after that ride, I was like, okay, yeah, we're done. I'm good to go. Let's just go straight back home. Before all of this ride, especially the one you're seeing right now, before all that, I was eating, I will say I ate chicken tender and fries. I feel like that was kind of like the worst part is the fact that I took the rides after I ate. So that's why like after the rides, I was like feeling like so dizzy. My stomach was hurting. Like I felt like I was going through like car sick. You know what I mean? We went back to the car. Dude, I was breathing like so loud. I was like... And for some reason, one of the people that I was with, he was like,
all right, fuck, we hear you, fuck, god damn.
But I was like, all right, hey, I'm sorry. Literally, I was going through car sick. After we went back home, I went straight to my bed. I was like laying down a little bit. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my God, no. And just like a couple minutes, it felt like I wanted to throw up. So I went to the bathroom. I like sat down next to the toilet. I was like, okay, if I need a burp, I'm just gonna like throw up. I don't care. Once I felt like I was gonna burp, I just went, ugh, and then that's when vomit started to come out. I was like, ugh. I threw up hella. It got to where I had to go to the bathroom like twice. But all day I was just I went straight to my bed. I was like, Ooh, this is like not good for me. I don't think I'm ever going to like rides again. I will say I'm kind of glad I took those rides because if I didn't take those rides, what am I gonna do? I at least got to share these memories with you guys. Remember, this is like some memory stuff, so I'm not expecting a lot. I'm not expecting a lot of viewers to come in. I've already seen a lot of people leave, but that's fine because this is kind of part of a memories that I'm not gonna forget. But yeah, guys, that is a wrap for today's stream, y'all. Take care, y'all. Do your homework. Focus on school, okay? I will see you guys on the next stream.